Before this video kicks off, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Project Airsoft and specifically by a brand new item we have just launched, which is this little molly striker pad here. Essentially, what you do with this is you clip it onto like a spare molly bit that you have, and if you use a striker grenade and you say you lose the top, which seems to happen to me all the time, all you need to do is just strike it on this because it's got a safety match striky surface, and then boom, you can then use your pyro. I ran this at the weekend and I must say it was an absolute godsend. I think I had 3 or 4 Mark 5s on the day, and at least 2 of them, the striker pads came off the top, so I was actually able to use this for its intended purpose, which was great. So check it out, there's a link in the description below, and also for a limited time to celebrate the launch of this new handy dandy device, it's going to come in a variety of different colours too. Only limited stock in those fancy colours though. After they're gone, it's just going to be coming in black and tan, so if you want a fancy colour, be quick. Alright, that's it, on to the video. Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today, where today we're going to be talking about TDCs, but more in detail of like what they are, why you may want one, what kind of riffs you can get them on, and what benefits they ultimately kind of give you out there. Now, it's no secret that airsoft guns have a hop unit, and inside the hop unit you've got your hop rubber, which makes contact with the BB, which gives it backspin, which then makes it go really far, and on top of the hop rubber there is like a little thing that pushes down, which is adjustable on pretty much all of the guns apart from super naffy ones, that will adjust the pressure of putting the hop rubber onto the BB, which will then affect how much backspin it has. If you have too little backspin, which won't give it enough hop, then it's just going to fall down onto the floor, and that's going to be really bad. You're not going to have that much range at all. And if you have too much pressure on your BB, then it's going to, you know, force the BB not to either leave the gun, or when it does go out, it's like had to have so much force that it just kind of pushes it out the barrel and then falls on the floor. Both of them are bad options, and you don't want that, which is why you want your hop to be perfectly in the right place all the time to give you the maximum range and that consistency that all of us really want, because that consistency means we're going to hit more people and we're going to be more effective when we're playing airsoft. That being said, there's lots of different types of hop unit or ways that we can interact with a hop unit that we get on a lot of our riffs. For example, on the AAP01, which I have here, in order to change the hop, which is really quite annoying, you have to pull back the slide, I suppose you would call it in that, put a little catch on, and then inside there's a little wheel. So you've got to put your finger in there, make a hop adjustment, and then, you know, test it and see if that was the hop adjustment that you wanted it to be. The problem I found with the AAP hop adjustment, though, is often I'll forget which way is which. So I'll be adjusting it, and then it'll be doing the opposite of what I want it to do, and yeah, and then my shot is even worse than it was before. So it takes a little bit of fiddling about with to get the AAP one done. Then the Mark 23, the stock one anyway, it's very similar to a lot of other pistols out there, where you have to take the whole top slide off to get to it, make your adjustment, put the top slide back on, and then you're good to go. And sniper rifles are also quite common in the way in which they have their hop-up adjustments on there. And here with my SSG10, you can see the hop-up adjustment is on the side here. And it's this little kind of like arm which slides up and down the side just like so. But there is a core problem in this, and also I'd say a core problem with the pistols, is that either the hops are difficult to adjust, and that can actually be said for my Glock here that I have. Now, the hop in here is completely stock. I haven't got a TDC on there or anything like that. So if I do want to change the hop, I need to take the slide off like so, and then there's the hop wheel there to do my hop adjustments. I have, however, added a few extra things inside of the hop chamber, including a Tridos Design H key, which makes it more accurate and sits just on there, and also change the hop rubber. Now, changing the hop rubber is quite common. A lot of people do that, specifically so your riff can accommodate the heavy weight or the type of BB that you want to shoot from it. But if I could TDC this, then I would. But what is a TDC? Well, TDC stands for top down center, and is essentially a way to make it really easy for you to make little adjustments to your hop to make your shot more accurate. And often they're also a little bit more robustly made, give you better access to changing the hop on your riff, and just kind of give you an ultimately better result than the stock option that comes in there. Now, one of the most common hop unit upgrades you can get would be the Tridos Design TDC, and here on my Mark 23 you can see it right there on the top, just like so, boom. So it's got a little grub screw there, and if I take off my little tool here, I can then adjust my grub screw as such to change my shot in the field. And this is super useful because if I'm like out and afar and I'm taking shots at someone and my shot is either drooping too early or I've got too much hop, I can just take my little tool off. These are available on the website, by the way. Check it out, Mark 23 TDC tool. And I can literally leave that in the grub screw, twist it, take a shot, twist it, take a shot, and keep doing that until I get the perfect range and the perfect kind of like BB trajectory, which I'm looking for within my Mark 23. Now, like I said, with my SSG10, I'm not a huge fan of the stock hop adjustment that comes on there. I found that, you know, in the field, I hold the rifle like this, and that means my thumb is right near the TDC all the time. And so often, if I'm like slinging my rifle or if I'm pulling it out, it's really easy to adjust this. So this is something which I've wanted to kind of, you know, fix or, you know, replace at some point in the near future. And that day is very soon because Tridos Designs have sent me one of their TDC 2.0 Pros for the SSG10. So a big shout out to Tridos for sending this across to me. And essentially what this little packet contains is a little 3D printed guide which you slide into your outer barrel, and that lines up the drill bit because you need to drill a hole in your outer barrel for the TDC. And they very kindly include a drill bit too, which you can see there, which is the perfect size already for the TDC unit itself, which looks to include a fresh new hop arm, your adjustment plate there on the top, and a couple of like little nubby kind of like little extra bits in there too, which is actually really nice. I like that. There's an O-ring in there as well, or a couple of O-rings, and I imagine that's to keep pressure on the adjuster as you're adjusting away to get the perfect hop. And because it's the Pro version, it also includes this little top plate here, which has a little clicker on a spring, which you can kind of just about make out in there, that little shiny bit. And what that does is every time you make an adjustment, it clicks and holds it in place. So it's going to be hard, or I imagine it's going to be quite hard, for me to twist this and accidentally twist it back in a different way. And because of the plate as well, you can see this side here and this side here, both of these sides are kind of coming up and covering the adjustment. So it can only really be adjusted from these two side bits here, which I'm hoping will stop the accidental hop adjustments, which I seem to do quite commonly with my SSG10. Now, I am super excited for this because I am a huge advocate of making sure that all your kit just works. Like out the box, it works really well. You don't have to mess about with it. You can trust it. It's just going to do what you need it to do. And a TDC on my SSG10 is going to help me spend more time shooting at people rather than readjusting my hop, worrying about if my hop has changed by accident, and just generally help me be much more consistent. And the reason why I say that is because if you look at this adjustment here, sure, it does have a fair few clicks, which you can do on there like so. However, because this is a screw, kind of like screwing down, and you've got a load of really nice narrow threads on there, when you twist it, you've got a lot more different settings or a lot more different points of having different amounts of pressure on the hop arm, on the hop rubber, which is going to make me be able to really dial in my hop unit on my SSG10, which as a sniper is super important because you want to make sure that every shot is going the exact same place, it's going where you want it to go, and having a TDC is going to allow you to do that. Now, sadly, we have run out of time, so I'm not going to be able to fit it in this video, but I will be doing a video fitting it, seeing if it's easy, seeing if it's a little bit tricky, if there's any bits like that. So if you're looking to get yourself a TDC unit for SSG10, that's going to be a video for you to watch out for. Again, huge shout out to Tridos for sending it across to me. I'm really excited to get it in my SSG10 and just kind of like see how it fares. So yeah, thank you guys, really appreciate it. Huge shout out to all my wonderful patrons as well. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. On Saturday, we did a live stream where our Patreon Legend and Royalty tiers were all entered into a giveaway to win a Raven 1911 green gas pistol. And I must say, the person who won it was one lucky son of a gun. So congratulations, enjoy that pistol. But the fun doesn't end there because we do giveaways every single month on the Patreon. So if you want to get in on those, click the link in the description below, become an Airsoft Legend or an Airsoft Royalty member, and you could be walking away with some Airsoft kit every single month. Not only do we just do kit, but we also do Project Airsoft vouchers as well. So we have 3 prizes every single month, at least up for grabs. And in fact, this month, we have got 4 prizes up for grabs. We have got 2 pistols available this time, along with 2 £30 Project Airsoft vouchers as well. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning those, click the link, join the Patreon, and enjoy. Also, huge shout out to the StayFreshShoe StayFreshShoe Airsoft community Discord. Lots of Airsoft friends in there, having fun, meeting people, and just generally enjoying Airsoft. So yeah, thank you guys for being a part of that cheeky little community. And if you want to find some more friends, again, link in the description below. Enjoy. And that's it for this time, so thank you again very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.